We're just about to wrap up here, but there's still more people who wanted to say hi to you guys and let you know that they are behind you 100% with Lift Kids. One of those people is Senator Amy Klobouchar. Take a look at the monitors overhead.
Hello to everyone gathered at the Target Center today. I wish I could be there. The Lynx are playing. You guys are so lucky. And to also see all the great performances that you have today. But I am glad that I have this opportunity to salute you for celebrating our country's great diversity and encouraging you in the pursuit of peace. Lift Kids is a Minnesota treasure, partnering with organizations across the globe to curb the plight of childhood poverty. It unites communities right here in our state with those all around the world, seeking to inspire youth to be the change they want to see in the world. Each of us has the power to affect change, and you don't have to live in the White House or work in the State House to do it. The spark that fuels change begins in the heart of all of you. It can begin with an outstretched hand, a couple of dollars a month to charity, an afternoon spent talking to other citizens. I understand you've declared today the first ever Somali World Peace Day. We are so proud to have a strong Somali community in Minnesota that adds to our tapestry of cultural diversity. You know, my daughter was in Tuttle School for a number of years, and there was a very big Somali population there. And I would just love it when she would come home with pictures of her and her friends, and the Somali girls would literally be 1 to 2 feet taller than her. And she'd show me the picture, and she'd say, "Mom, this is me and my friends in 6th grade." She still has those pictures, and they always remind me of the great Somali community we have right in Minnesota. We know that we are all in this together. If ever it was clear, it's now. With the many number of ways we can communicate to share information across the borders, our commitment to one another does not end at the water's edge. We know the times are tumultuous, the stakes are high, and history will forever judge whether we fail or succeed, whether we are courageous or timid. Robert Kennedy famously said, "Each time a man stands up for an ideal or acts to improve the lot of others or strikes out against injustice, he sends forth a tiny ripple of hope, and crossing each other from a million different centers of energy and daring those ripples build a current that can sweep down the mightiest walls of oppression and resistance." That's the power each of us has, to send forth a ripple of hope. And together we can create a wave that can overcome any challenge. So you have a big commitment here, but you also should have a little fun today. Take care of one another. Have a great celebration. I love being your senator. Thank you.
Senator Klobouchar is absolutely right. You know, as adults, we're supposed to be teachers, but we learn an awful lot from kids. And so that's why Lift Kids is so important. Remember, you know, oftentimes you can watch your kids, and your kids can influence the way that you behave too. You take a page out their book. Kids don't see color. Kids don't see race. They don't see a cross on your neck. They don't care if you read, you know, the Quran. Kids want to be kids. They want to be with each other. They want to play with each other. They want to get to know each other. That's the only way that we grow as a people, as a culture, as a country, is to open up our hearts and share. And as Senator Klobouchar says, not a lot of us have a lot of money these days, but that's the best part about being human, is that we can stretch our hand out when you see somebody has less than you. Recognize that you're blessed, that you have something more than someone else, that you have the opportunity to share. And reach your hand across the table to someone you don't know and say, "I have. Can I share this with you? Now I can get to know who you are. Now I can get to share who I am. Now we know each other, and now we know that you are just like me."